What is up, you guys? Welcome back to a brand new video. We are back again reviewing a movie called I Care a Lot. It came out this year, 2021. Unless you're from Canada, it came out last year, September of 2020. So this stars Rosamund Pike, playing the main character Marla Grayson, and her co-star Eiza Gonzalez playing another kind of main character, Fran, as well as Diane West, Peter Dinklage, and Chris Messina. Before we get into our reviews and opinions about this movie, let's see what it's about. A shady legal guardian lands in hot water when she tries to bilk a woman who has ties to a powerful gangster. So this movie is everything that it just mentioned in the description, literally like on point. No complaints for that. I actually really liked this movie. It was really good. And I felt like this was the first time in a long time where I've watched a movie and I was just like, oh my god, it's getting good, like really in it, you know? And I feel like it hasn't been like that the past few movies we've watched or reviewed, because it kept you engaged and I guess you could say wanting more.
Yeah, so this movie obviously follows the two ladies, and they kind of scam because the
elders
take on people that don't necessarily need the help, or maybe some do need the help. Just the one we focused on didn't need the help, and they that's how they make their money is by doing that. So anyways, this follows along those two ladies, and they find this one lady that doesn't need help at all. Like she's like lives by herself. She's like walking around making like cooking or making tea and like doing like she's fine. There's a shady doctor, so they get a court order that she needs to be under care, and the main character, the main lady, she ends up being the one that is like her caretaker, but she doesn't really take care of her in the sense of like in a home or anything like that. Like she gets sent to a old person's home kind of place.
Yeah, like a retirement home
but it's very restrictive, and she's in control of like all of her stuff. The phone, her house, her everything. Come to find out, that lady has ties to a powerful gangster. So yeah, it goes down that, and she is so greedy, the main character, so greedy, because she could have just left it alone and continue her day, or continue her career, whatever you want to call it, doing what she does. But she decided, no, I don't care about this. I don't care that this guy's like a gangster.
Yeah.
Or has ties to this or ties to that.
Even after offering her like a ton of money, 150 grand.
Just to release the old lady.
From the care.
Literally just
place.
Release her and we'll give you all this money.
Yeah.
But she's like, no, because she found some diamonds. And she's like, these diamonds are probably worth a lot.
But even like seeing them go through the house, looking at everything, you can tell the stuff in the house is worth way more than 150 grand. And she kind of ones up at him and she's like, give me this much.
Yeah.
It's a couple million.
Yeah. It's a pretty crazy movie. I actually didn't like it all crazy like I feel like you did.
Really?
Yeah. I thought it was good. I thought it was okay. I didn't think it was anything crazy. It's definitely not like my favorite movie of the year. It sounds like this is your favorite movie of the year so
I
far.
actually could tell because I was just like, we were sitting on the couch and I was just like, oh my god, like what? Like, oh my god, like mind is blown, and then you're just like...
Yeah, like it was, I don't know. So this movie kind of reminds me of the movie that came out last year, A Promising Young Woman, in the sense it's completely different. But that style of movie, I guess to me, is just not my thing, I feel like. And I don't know, it's like 2 for 2. It's like a comedy / drama, but it's just not connecting with me like I feel like it did with you more. I don't know. There was parts, I will say, though, that did get me, that I was like, oh, this is pretty good. Or like, that was a good twist, or this was cool, or whatever. But I do find it crazy, though, that in this movie, I wasn't going for anybody. I thought everybody was like not good, like not the person to go for.
Yeah, they were all kind of bad people. There was no hero in this movie.
I was more so going against the main characters, because they're the reason that this all happened.
Yeah.
Everyone was minding their business, like, and then they came along and were demanding stuff.
And I feel like they should have questioned it a little bit, because they called her a cherry. And it's like, if she has all this money and has no family and this and that, like, no strings attached, I feel like that's too good to be true.
Yeah.
Like, there's got to be something wrong.
Yeah.
Like, something that you don't know that's there, clearly. Yeah. Like you said, I like this movie, but I liked it a lot. I would definitely recommend this movie. And the acting was good to me. Like, with the main character, Marla, at least. Yeah. Like, she did a really good job.
No, she was really good. And I remember her from Gone Girl, and you said she wasn't in that, and I knew she was. I knew it.
Just because I didn't remember her. I knew she was blonde, and I thought that's why you were just connecting it.
No,
to her.
because I'm like, she gives me the vibe of that. Not like, obviously it's two different characters, but sort of, kind of not. But
how she looks, or like.
well, just how she looks, but just like
her
the way she
style.
just was. Like, yeah, like it's like this. I feel like she reminds me of that girl from Gone Girl. I also think Eiza Gonzalez. I think she was pretty good as well. Her role wasn't as like prominent, obviously. She's not the main character, but she still did pretty good. I like the old lady. The old lady was good.
She did really good.
She was really good. She might have been not the star, obviously, because she's not in it as much. But as far as acting, she was really good. I really enjoyed her. But anyways, that's gonna be the review of I Care a Lot. But before we go, we have to give you our ratings.
So I would probably give this movie an 85, 86. Let's stick with 85 just because it's a 5. I enjoyed this movie. It had me like captivated, I guess you can say, like in on the movie.
For me, I'd probably give this like I'd probably give it a solid 70. And it would have been lower until the last quarter of the movie. I thought the last quarter of the movie was pretty good. But again, my main issue with this movie, though, I will say, is there's no real like, and I should have said this in the actual review, but we're doing it now. Like, it kind of leaves you wanting more. Again, who are you rooting for? No one was really good to root for, and nothing really happened in the sense that was like fulfilling to me.
I will say, I remember this part where it was going down, and we were like, oh, and you were even like, oh my God. You were like in it on that one part.
Yeah, that's why it went up for me to a 70. But anyways, we're done with the review. That's our ratings, 85, 70. It's not bad. We definitely recommend watching it. So yeah, if you enjoyed the video, definitely leave a like. We appreciate that. Subscribe if you haven't already, and comment down below your thoughts on the film if you've seen it. Like we said, it's on Netflix, so if you haven't seen it, most people have Netflix, so you can probably check it out if you want to. And then come back and let us know what you think about the movie. But either way though, my name's Matt.
My name's Nicole.
And we'll catch you next time.